Hello everyone, welcome to this interview. We have Dr. K Shwetabh with us. Dr. Shwetabh has got a rank of 27 in Neet Super Specialty Pediatric Part 2022. Welcome Dr. Shwetabh and congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So Dr. Shwetabh, you must be feeling on top of this world. Please tell us about your background. Where do you belong to? कहाँ से आते हैं आप?
Sir, I originally belong to UP. I have done my MBBS. I am from 2007 batch. I have done my MBBS from RIMS Ranchi. Thereafter, I did my diploma in childhood DCS from RML New Delhi. After that, I did my MD Pediatrics from SCB Medical College, Cuttack, Odisha.
Yes. और अभी आप वर्क कर रहे थे कहीं या?
Sir, after completion of MD in Odisha, there is 2 years bond. So 1 year I was posted in periphery in a subdivision hospital, and after that 1 year I was at SR in my hospital itself.
Okay, so this was your first attempt in Neet Super Specialty.
Yes, sir. Sir, this was my third attempt.
Okay.
I has given it. I has given 2020 when I first passed out, then 2021, and then this was 2022.
तो कैसे compare करेंगे? How would you compare this SS 2022 with the previous exams which you have given? New pattern has come up, so you are the best person to comment upon it because you have given all the exams. So how would you say कि कैसा evolve हो रहा है for people who
Sir,
are?
When I first gave in 2020, the paper was I will say 50% were easy, 30% moderate type, 20% almost difficult. मतलब just one step above Neet PG, I will keep that paper. 2020, 2021 slightly higher than that, and 2022, sir, so it was really super specialty paper. First time I felt like that because initially in 2020, 2021 questions were being repeated. There were topics repeat, questions repeat, but this time there were less repeats and more of stuff from Nelson itself.
I was actually talking to one of my colleagues. So he said, like, he was my junior in MD, so he cracked a super specialty exam. I think 2017 or 18 he cracked. So he said कि sir ज़्यादा tough नहीं आता था. It was like you read Nelson और Neet PG level का पढ़ लो, थोड़ा सा लक चल जाएगा तो हो जाएगा. But I don't think the present exam वो तैयारी चलेगा.
No sir, in present exam, sir, that preparation will not work. I was also thinking of similar lines, but difficult this time.
But you did a lot of things right. That is why you have got such a great rank. So Dr. Shwetabh, first you tell me what are the resources that you utilize and how did those help? Like what are the textbooks that you used? And you joined PrepLadder Super Specialty package also. So what other things did you work upon?
Sir, when I was giving my final MD examination in 2020, I decided to give that exam only by reading Nelson. Generally, what happens is we throughout 3 years we study Nelson, and in the last 1 month or 2 months we go back to OP Ghai or some other books. I thought let's give it a chance and take it by Nelson. So I marked all the important questions, previous questions in Nelson itself, and tried to read it. I not perform that well in MD examination, but that helped me in further run. This year when I gave exam, so when I checked the previous year question papers, so whatever topic I felt that was important, I again tried to read by Nelson. I read one Neet PG level book. I read Sushant Bhanja book was there. I joined PrepLadder in after giving my INSS December 2021. And seriously speaking, thereafter my preparation was on the track. I have watched almost more than 100 of the video, almost 95 to 100 videos I have watched. And sir, your sessions were on MCQ discussion. There were small sessions of 20 minutes, 30 minutes that I have watched multiple times. Then you did many YouTube sessions. I have attended each and every session of yours. You one of your YouTube sessions, you said ki these are the important topics which can be asked, and really they were asked. So I at least make sure that I at least read them from Nelson itself. And question bank I did from PrepLadder. I have done almost all question bank I did. Jitna tha, almost what I could, I did it. But that was it. And sir, one more thing, sir. in newborn, I try to read closely only the topics which are important, whether like seizure disorder, which are not given elsewhere in very good form. So seizure disorder, I try to read from there, or the injuries like cephalohematoma, caput succedaneum, or Erb's palsy, which are, so I read it closely selectively.
तो
So that
बहुत ज्यादा वो नहीं किया, बहुत ज्यादा चीजें नहीं डाली, and you focused on Nelson, whatever resource you joined in, and maybe for selected topics you did from Cloherty. So this is a common pattern I am seeing in most of the interviews which I am taking, that people are very clear, we'll stick to 1, 2 or maximum 3 resources, and we will do multiple revisions from that, rather than trying to read 10 different things and not revising them properly. That is the common message which is coming out. So Dr. Shwetabh, what if you have to sit again in the exam? You will not, obviously, but if you have to sit again in the exam, what all things you would look into? कि क्या गलती किया पिछली बार कि अभी नहीं करूंगा मैं? Like if you have to advise juniors कि ये गलती मत करो जो किया है, so what are the things you would advise?
For the people who are in MD itself, I will say that read Nelson, and at least important topics you read Nelson line by line, if possible, and at least try to give exam with Nelson. It will help you in long run. Everybody knows who are going to pass, who are going to fail. It's almost clear in the exam. We know beforehand in the state exams, so it will give you confidence. Secondly, if see the previous year questions, the topics which are important, at least read them line by line from Nelson, because now they ask very in the depth topic, in depth points, which is very everything we can't read. So at least that stuff we have to do. And there are about 40% questions which are of NEET PG level or slightly above them. That we have to mark them too. Otherwise, silly mistakes should be avoided. Mainly, that was it.
Silly mistakes to be avoided. So what are you planning to take up now?
Sir, I will take DM Neonatology.
Neonatology, clear hai? So
yes, sir.
Place you have to decide yet based upon seat metrics. Yes. Place you have to decide. Yes. Great. Yes. So yeah, I think you are married also and you have kids also. So yes. It must have been slightly tricky, because when you are married, you have extended family, then you have to devote time to them also. So how important a role they played in your preparation?
All of my family members were supportive. My parents and my brother are already supportive. My daughter is 5 years old and my wife is resident. So I tried to manage all of them. My wife was very supportive throughout, because initially also when I was in diploma and when I took break for 5 months for preparation again, she look after all finances and other stuff. Now again, I am almost from last 2 months I just sit at read only. From 30 June to now I am, and my daughter is also. But I try to give them appropriate time, but it's difficult to manage. I try to attend all parent-teacher meeting of my daughter or her summer camps, but they were very helpful. Without them, it was almost difficult.
It will be difficult for you to attend her parent-teacher meeting now also, now that you're going to start the residency. But yes, you are doing whatever you're now going to do whatever you wanted to. And I think they must be very, very proud of you and your success. And in the end, Dr. Shwetabh, like what are the things you would keep in mind? If you have to summarize 1, 2, 3 things to tell to people who are targeting the exam, who have not done well this year, 3 things which are coming to your mind.
First, though, you have to decide the source from the beginning itself. Which source you are going to read. You are going to read. I will still say you have to read Nelson. At least important topics you have to read Nelson line by line. Second, revise the same stuff again and again. And sir, third, to sir, follow you and your videos, which are very helpful for me at least. Otherwise, you
follow me करना थोड़ा सा वो हो जाएगा ना कि मैं ऐसे इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ और मैंने बोल दिया मेरे को follow करो. It's not like that. It's like ask someone. I would put it like ask someone and follow the person who you believe can guide you. It need not be me. It can be any mentor. It can be any of your seniors who has cracked the exam. Because end of the day, there should be someone to tell you where you are going right, where you are going wrong. And the same Nelson is read by almost 3,000 people who sit for the exam. but somebody gets a top rank and others hardly are able to qualify. So it all comes down to whether you have understood whatever is written or not, and as Dr. Shwetabh has said, whether you have revised high yielding topics in depth or not. Because now they ask, if they pick up a topic, they will put 2-3 questions from that at least.
Yes, sir.
And all these
Yes.
2-3 questions will not be, simple पूछ रहा है autosomal recessive gene का नाम, treatment का नाम. They are not going to ask such simple things. They will go into the details and put statement based questions also. So I think Dr. Shwetabh cracked the code. He has seen the progression. Now the exams, you cannot take them lightly. And he's a typical example. If you are focused enough, you focus on Nelson, you will be able to crack the exam very clearly. So not only myself, the entire PrepLadder team is really proud of you, Dr. Shwetabh. And we wish you all the best for all your endeavors. And whatever place you join, don't forget to message me. We'll stay in touch. Whenever I come over to that city, we'll definitely meet for a cup of coffee together.
Thank you.
So with this, I sign off. Thank you, Dr. Shwetabh, for your time, and thank you, everyone.